Three, two, one, let's go. Hi everyone, we are here again in the podcast with no name. In the future, we are going to have a name. I am Sebastián Dávalos. I am from Ecuador and I am studying here in Lund, the Master in Human Ecology. So, the idea of this podcast is to create a space where we can talk about different topics and especially the student life in Lund. But in the future, we're going to talk about on other things like sustainability and everything. But today we have a special guest that is a good friend. How are you, Verel? Welcome.
Hi, I'm fine, Sebastian. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me here. So my name is Verel and I'm from the Netherlands. I'm a master student. I'm studying political science with specialization in European affairs. So yeah, that's my background.
That was a good introduction, man.
Yes.
Really, really nice. And yeah, can you talk about a little bit your program? Do you like it? What do you study in political science?
So, first of all, I love very much my program. I will say politics is my life. It is politics is actually like in my blood. So that's the reason I choose to study political science. But the difference here is that I'm more focusing on European Union politics. So it's more analyzing European Union law, European Union policy, and also the governance, the government structure. So that's what I'm focusing on. So it's not really like other political science major, I guess. You are maybe... most of them is like really in general. You also may be studying European Union, but also other international politics. But mine is really focused on European Union itself. So yeah, that's my study.
That is amazing. And what are your plans for the future after you finish it? You want to become a politician or maybe a diplomat? What do you want to do?
Well, I mean, of course, if I got the chance, of course, I want to be a politician, but like that's not my first goal, of course, Sebastian, because being elected will be very extremely difficult in this case. But my goal is I want to work in European Chemical Agency. If you know it, it is like in Finland, in Helsinki, and of course, maybe the majority who study my program probably he or they want to work for the commissions. So it's also part of my goal. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see in the future. I cannot say much now. Focusing on studying, man.
Like a good politician, you can say everything, right?
Exactly.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, and soon you're enjoying your studies here. And let's talk about a little about what is your experience here in Lund so far. How long have you been here in Lund?
I came here like last year, August. So it was like around 4-5 months right now. So it's not yet 1 year. So it's just like half year, I guess. Yeah, that's not that long. It's not that long. Yeah.
I think we came here in the same time. Yes, because I also came in August. Yes, the same semester.
Yeah, the same semester. I think we came the same time, but we meet a bit later in the board game. I guess.
In the board games.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that. Yeah, of course. And yes, what is the thing that you like most about Lund since this year?
What I do most like. This is a very tricky question because like every single thing, every single experience that I experience here is amazing.
Okay.
If we want to look on the academic side, it is a very amazing university. Like even like yesterday we have like Macron. Like
of course,
yeah. Like President Macron visit us here to give also some kind of debate or discussion about the European Union, where every university student can come to see. And even last year, the organization, the Foreign Affairs UPF organization, is also making even where they invite the Swedish foreign minister. So it's really, really amazing. Like I can speak from political science students where you get a lot of opportunity to learn so much about politics. Lund University is always trying to invite political figures to come to Lund, and also also the curriculum and everything is amazing. You really learn how to apply theory into the real life situation by, for example, making paper. We have also some kind of European Union model where we need to pretend to be one of the prime minister and everything, and then we're trying to engage and everything, and it's amazing. If you really like politics, I recommend to study here in Lund. And in terms of student life, as you know, it's also amazing. We have a lot of stuff here, depending what you like. If you really like clubbing, there's always clubbing in Nations. If you really like board games, where me and Sebastian meet, we have a board game in ESN, right? It's amazing in Hemgarden. And if you like walking around, there's a perfect parks. And it's amazing. It's always like every weekend there's always event that you can attend, and you can always make a lot of friends from different part of the world, right? For example, me, I'm from the Netherlands. I would never imagine that I meet Sebastian from Ecuador, which is actually from Latin America, quite far away. So it's a very amazing opportunity when you live here, and of course the city is so peaceful. It's a small city, but there's so much life here. You will like it. It is not a boring city. There's always something. There's always opportunity to make new friends. So it's amazing.
Yeah, I can see that you really enjoyed your time here in Lund, because it's a great city to have a good student life. You have different opportunities for all kinds of things, yes, and especially in politics, as you say, the opportunity to contact another political figures and also debates and different spaces to have conversations, and yes, it's great. And apart from that, what is your best how can I say memory from Lund, that thing that comes to your mind and you remember that you really like it since these 6 months that you have been here?
It's more about experience that I gain, you know. Like I said before, the best memory that I can, that I really enjoyed is that you can really make a balance between study and also making friends. So it's not about like you the whole day, the whole week you're studying. Well, I mean, I don't know in other program, but like in my program, it was like really life study balance. It's always amazing. And then like I said, there's always fun thing to do. You know, if you get bored at home or whatever it is, you can just like go outside, chat your friends, or even if you don't have friends, there's always event that you can attend. Right, you can just like go to the event or to party or whatever it is, and then you make a new friends. And even last time me and Sebastian was like going to a salsa event. The dance event is also amazing. So there's a lot of to do. This is the best memories that I can get, because like especially me who came from the Netherlands to Sweden, I don't have much friend here, but only within 6 months you already feel like home, because you make a lot of friends, you really enjoy it, you really make fun, everything, which that's amazing. Yeah.
You know, it's interesting that I also feel like home here in Lund. I don't know why. As you say, it's a small city, but they have a lot of things, and also it's a very international place. I saw that Lund is the most international university in Sweden, so it's very popular in all over the world, I can say. So you can meet friends from different places, from Europe or America, Africa, all the continents, all the countries. So for me, it has been a great experience to have friends from everywhere. And since we are here in Hemgarden, we can also talk a little bit about this amazing place. What do you think about Hemgarden? What you can say to the audience about this place?
Well, it's an amazing place. whoever you see this video, if you come to Lund, you need to visit him garden. This is where you can meet different people from around the world. This is a place when you can meet, when you can play a lot of things, like for example playing board games, dance. There's also band event, right? Music event where you can actually look if you really like music and then try to enjoy it and then making friends and everything. So it's really, really a great place. And very surprisingly for me, of course, it is, how do you say it? Like, it is a small city. It's smaller than mine, actually, in the Netherlands. But you can make more friends here compared to in my country, for example.
Because, really?
Yes, because like I said, maybe in the Netherlands I only make friends like with Dutch or other ethnic group, but not as much as here, because Ham Gordon really facilitate you to learn different culture from around the world, and then you can meet a lot of friends outside Europe, for example, or of course also including the Europe itself. But it's an amazing place, and then you should visit this place if you choose to study in Lund. Yes.
Yes, I agree with that. You have different activities to do here in Hem Garden. On Monday, you have the jam session. So if you like music, you can come and play any instrument and you meet great people that also love music. Well, in my case, I like music, but I'm not very good at playing instrument, but I enjoy listening and to know people that have different skills, you know. On Tuesdays, you can come to the painting class. It's the art sessions. It's really great, like to be creative and also meet other students that like to do creative stuff. On Wednesday, you have the dance classes. So you learn how to dance bachata and salsa and also the social dance. So you can enjoy like free time to do also a little bit of exercise. I come here just to relax because I like it. And every 2 weeks we have food. From each time is a different kind of food and it's delicious and is cheap. And on Thursday you have the sculpture class, like pottery, you know. It's also really good. I am not very good at that, but it's great to come here. And I think Fridays sometimes there are some not only rock but different kind of music concerts from local bands. They need to a space to be promoted, and they find in Hem Garden this opportunity. So it's great, like alternative music and different kind of rhythms, you know. I like rock, but sometimes you have other kinds of music. So it's great for every kind of people that like different kinds of music. And what is your message for the future students that want to come to Lund? What would you say to them?
What I want to say to them is that Sweden, especially Lund, is a very great place for you to study, right? You can make a balance, like I said, between making friends and also studying with a very good academic level, and at the same time, you will always get the opportunity to learn different culture here, right? Maybe the weather is not the best, but it's still good to live. I mean, that's just a fact. And then, like I said, there's always a different event. Even here, my friend here is a very good at dance. If you visit him in Lund, if you come to Lund and then meet this guy, he's a very good in salsa dance and everything. So
it's the basic.
So he's trying to be humble here, right?
No, it's true. It's true.
But the message for you is that of course it is a very amazing place, and if you come here, you will never regret about your choice. Don't worry about come to new countries and everything. There's always even who always makes you like home. Even like here, Sebastian also came from Latin America, who very far away, but he feels like home because because he meet a lot of people who can, making him comfortable to stay here. So So yeah, that's my message for the future students. So, and then don't forget to come to Hem Garden, of course. It's an amazing place, like I said, especially to learn different culture and also to make friends. And yeah, that's my message. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting that is what you say about the weather. It depends of each person. Some think that it's not a good weather, other like it. For me, it's interesting, like to study and have snow on the streets. You know, for me, it's really great. I don't know, it's cold, but it's amazing to study in like a very winter environment. You know, sometimes the rain, when it's raining, I don't like too much. But yeah, I don't know. For me, it's interesting to have a different kind of weather because in Ecuador we have all the years the same, and here you see how the weather changes. And from the summer and then the autumn and then the winter and soon the spring. So it's great to have that kind of different style. You can change clothes.
Yeah.
You change the way the activities you do. So I don't know. It's exciting to experience this different weather. And also I wanted to ask you about the culture. How do you find the culture from Netherlands compared with Sweden?
Well, I mean, because as a person from Northern European countries, there's not so much different between my culture and the Swedish culture. But the most different is that I think what I kind of recognize is that the Dutch, if they talk, it's quite loud compared to the Swedish one. Swedish is more about calm, and then especially when they talk in the bus, they're very quiet compared to the Netherlands. They just trying to scream or something like that. But the thing is that of course I'm not speaking for all Dutch people because there's also some city who are also very calm and quiet. But for my part, it was really quite loud when they speaking. So there's actually different. A culture between the Netherlands and also Sweden, and also the thing that very interesting to mention is that this is what I feel. I don't know if you have the same experience, but in the Netherlands, we saying hi to neighbor is just like a normal thing. But in Sweden, you need to know first who is the person, and then you say hi. You know, if you say hi and then doesn't know the person, they really just what what are you doing, who are you, you know?
Okay.
And because I did that one time with my neighbors. It was when I first came here to Sweden, and I was like, oh yeah, you are my neighbor, hi, good morning, and everything. I'm just trying to be polite because that's what we Dutch doing that back in the Netherlands. And then they just using a very weird face, and then they even don't say hi back, and they just yeah, who are you? And then I was yeah, I'm your new neighbor. Okay. And then they laughed without saying anything. And I was oh my God, what's wrong with it? But once you know them, they were very nice. I mean, the Swedish people is always very nice, but they always trying to make the boundaries first to know you more and everything. But that's my opinion. Maybe you have different experience. I don't know, but that's my experience talking with the Swedish people.
Yeah, I mean, every culture is different. I have good friends here in Sweden, but yes, obviously, for example, in Latin America, people are very social everywhere. So compared with Europe, in general, I can say that it's different. It's not the same. For example, when I go to dance in the club here in Europe, everyone only dances in circles and doing this. And in Latin America, we dance together in couples, So it's a different way. But each culture is different, and it's great because you can imagine all the world will be the same. It will be boring. So it is great to have these differences between cultures, and it's great. Yeah. So I like Sweden, so it's a good experience, I think, for everyone. Well, I think we are going to the last part of the interview. We don't want to make it very long. So, yeah, I don't know what else we can talk about. Maybe you want to say something else about Lund, about Sweden?
Yeah, I think The thing is that like I want to say more about the weather things.
Yeah, come on.
I'm a winter person, if I can be honest with you. I don't like summer, but like the thing is that what Sebastian say is quite right. I mean, when it was like 3 weeks ago when snow came, it was amazing, right? It was the best moment in Lund. It's like a real Nordic experience there. And then after that raining, and then the wind came. That's when the wind came. It's a bit. But as Swedish said, there's no bad weather. It's only bad clothes.
It's true.
So technically, if you have a very good clothes, you just come outside. There will be no problem.
Yeah.
Right. That's the life here. The thing that you need to learn from this culture is that no matter what happened, you can still enjoy the life. No matter how hard your life is, you can still enjoy the life. Because I really learned something in Lund. Happiness is quite simple. You make friends, you laugh, and you're happy.
Yeah.
That's what I learned from Lund. And then that's for you need to choose Lund to study here. Also, came to Hermgarden if you have time. That's a very great place. And then you will find fun in Lund. Yeah.
Okay. I think that we can keep with the last message that happiness is simple. So that is the final message from this podcast. So thank you very much, Verel, to be here.
Thank you.
I appreciate your time to help to grow this community and this podcast. We want to do it more often, maybe each week or every 2 weeks. It depends. We will do it with more students and other people from Sweden or different parts of the world. Just the idea is to share experiences so that the ones that are hearing us or watching us can learn a little bit about Lund and Sweden, and they can be inspired to come here to study or to work or just to travel, So to connect different cultures and the world together. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you next time. And
see you next time, yes.
See you next time also, everyone. So I am Sebastian. And see you later.